It's kind of sleeting outside. Mm. It's quiet but noisy at the same time. I don't know. It's a night that I just don't want to get interrupted. But I have a feeling tonight I'm going to have police contact. I don't want that. I just want to be left alone so I can do what I need to do. I'm still getting used to the silence of myself. I'm getting used to just me. I'm getting used to the silent nights where it's just me and my thoughts. And I go through like intense periods that are emotional. Not too long ago, I went through some moments of pretty high fear about tomorrow, about going back to work, about facing old coworkers. Like I lost my mind the last time I seen them. I didn't lose my mind in the shop or anything, but I lost my mind in my personal life. One of them was somewhat of a personal witness to that. They didn't get to see it, but they got some images of it while it was happening. And yeah. But that's okay. I've talked with that person a couple times since then, like right after it happened. So it's all good. I still went through an intense moment of fear though. And then, but before I went through that fear, I went through a moment of sorrow. And I cried a lot. And you just feel like these layers of myself just being pulled away. It feels like I'm the one pulling them away. That's painful. Like a lot of this is painful. I go through these moments of intense emotional pain. Because I think about parts of me that I'm giving up that I've lived with for my entire life. And I'm giving up things that I've like dreamt of since I was a teen, like a child almost. And I'm having to just like let go of certain things, and that's hard. Like it's painful. Like I knew the process would hurt. It always, like it almost always does. I still feel emotions on an extremely high level. Like I haven't stopped feeling emotions or feeling even love for that matter. It's just everything is inwards now. And like having to shed those outward attachments is painful. Most of them aren't too hard to shed, but one's extremely painful to shed. And it's not even like the shedding of it, because I don't have to shed it completely to get through this. I don't think I ever will. But it's not even that, it's the acceptance of the situation and that there's just me. Like, that's it. Like, all you have is yourself when it comes down to it. All we have are ourselves. It makes life a lot different from what you used to think of it, basing everything off emotional attachments, basing like comfort off emotional attachments, basing life off of emotional attachments, all of it. Like, making sure that you're always, even in your worst times, try to be the best mediator you can be. Try to be open hearted all the time. Try to emotionally always give. Like, you get so used to that. And then when it stops, especially so abruptly, like it's a shock to the system. Especially when you're the one that stops it. Like, that is even crazier because I've never done something like that before. All of this is new. Like, I haven't, all this whole, everything about this experience is new. From the beginning when it started a little over a year ago to now, every single thing that has happened has been a new thing in my life that has never happened before, because it's been based in experiences I've never experienced before. And it's been experiences that I've never experienced before. And it's put me out of my element and into a new environment, a new place, like literally a new environment, a new place. So much has radically changed, and so quickly, like so fast has things, so fast did things change that like it was almost too much. But I get that, like, my sudden halting and putting the brakes on everything to ground myself and find myself and separate. Like, I understand that now was a defense mechanism. It was my final defense mechanism finally kicking in. It was my sense of self finally being loud enough to where I listened. Like, for so long, I just rejected it. But finally, I heard it. I heard my sense of self say, dude, if you don't do this, you are going to fall apart and crumble under the pressure and the weight. It's too much to carry. You have to let, you have to let these things go, these people go, all of it. You need to let the whole past go. Don't forget it, but let it go, dude. It's not, it doesn't define you. It doesn't make you who you are. You make who you are. You define you each day. You add more, you take more, or you even stay the same and stay stagnant. Change is hard, scary most of the time. Everything just happens so fast, so fast. It's like I blinked my eyes and I missed out. Missed it. I missed the mark completely. I couldn't save shit. Not even myself. I couldn't save anybody because I couldn't even save myself. And now that I finally want to save myself, I don't want to save anybody else. There's one person that I would like to be a part of their lives because it's not about saving somebody anymore. It's not even, it's just about me. It's just about my thriving and my getting through. Not every day is going to be thriving. Some days are going to be survival still. But it's about me. Like, I based everything off saving, being saved, being rescued, rescuing, being there when I couldn't even do it for myself. So it made it when I was even there for other people, I exhausted myself, and simultaneously, I probably didn't do it in the most proper ways. Like and I know I failed more and more as time went on because I exhausted myself more and more to the point where I had nothing left. By the time this year ended, before the 31st, when I finally accepted myself for who I was and what I like, before that day, the last month and a half about was torture. I experienced a war inside myself that I had never felt before. And I've been to war with myself in my life since a very long time. For about 2 decades, a little bit more, have I been going to war against myself. And it is finally over. How is it that I dedicated so much time and energy sometimes to others, but failed to give any true recognition and time to myself? And any time I did give to myself, more than half of it I spent condemning myself or tearing myself down, even when I did good. And praise gave me anxiety, attention gave me anxiety, and like, and now those things mean nothing because now they don't give me anxiety. Now I realize how fleeting and meaningless other people's view and time for me is. I made no time for myself and not in any of the proper ways. I never made time for myself. I've had to sit with some hard stuff. These last couple days have been hard. There's been lots of times where I have felt fear nearing the restart of my career. I felt anxiety, but caught it and was like, it's okay. It's okay to be scared. Fear is also just neutral. It's just an indicator. It's telling you to be cautious as you move forward. But the fear isn't telling you that you have to necessarily be terrified of the situation. It's just giving caution. That's all. Letting you know that you have a great opportunity, but you could also screw it up. Don't do that. But also don't put the pressure on yourself too much to where you raise the bar too high and you do screw up and self-sabotage. It's all about just one day at a time. one feeling at a time, one thought at a time. And once you're at work, just letting the day progress as it does and taking it as it comes and not worrying about it until it's like the worry does nothing. Like worry has its place too, but long-term worry has no place. Worry is meant to be short. I don't think worry is meant to be a long-term thing. You're supposed to worry, recognize that you're worried about something and then think about it, why you're worried, and then move on. And like it's part of the fear, the worry. Yes, there's always a fear of failure, but that's okay. That doesn't mean you have to walk into the failure and accept it as a absolute, because it's not. It's just a fear. It has no real power because it doesn't exist yet. You give the fear power just like you give the loneliness power in all the wrong ways when we turn negative. This is where that wise mind kicks in and we're understanding that emotions are neutral. But it's also understanding that at times your emotions are going to feel the way that they are. And once you recognize they're neutral, you can start to deal with them. But until you do that, and even while you're doing it, they have to flow, they have to run their course sometimes for a little while. And it's going to be on and off. You have to allow yourself to just sit through it. Yeah, but it can be hard. Like, it's not easy. It gets cold in here. Like, as time goes on, the car gets cold again. But thankfully, it's not too cold tonight. And that's all I got. I just felt like sharing for some reason. I know I've been sharing a lot, but I've had a lot on my mind.